Looks like we're all heading to the bar together. Let's see what's in store. Day out, open the door. Well, that sounds pretty simple. So Rick, Survivalist Rick, is our star hero. Gives you extra damage to your charge points. Charge points is how you kill things at much higher difficulty levels. So he would seem like a great hero. He he kind of is. He definitely has his value, but I don't know. I think he sort of gets shuffled to the back of the pack when it comes to melee heroes. King Ezekiel, no. I think actually we will have Miss T, Tyrese. There we go. There we go. Open the door. So yeah, what you want is you want to be getting more charge attacks. Charge attacks are always devastating. You want ways to acquire them other than just having to kill things, because that's a very inefficient way of getting those points. Still, he's definitely not a bad hero, so this will be interesting to maybe give him a go. There are times certainly when I've used heroes that perhaps I don't tend to rate that highly, and then I've used them, and they've turned out to be more effective than I thought. What I've gone with this little group is that they're also silent. Rick's weapon can reduce threat as well. You certainly don't have to use melee characters with Survivalist Rick as your leader. I mean, somebody like Sasha obviously is a fantastic choice, Guardian Carol, because they are capable of getting those charge points. It's all well and good having a leadership trait, but if you never get to use it, then it doesn't count for much. Okay, so this mission is fairly straightforward. Open one door, go in, open the other. All you got to be able to do is control that crowd. So anything that's going to slow them down, ensnare, cripple, herding, anything like that. That's all you need to do is just buy some time, keep the walkers off the back of the person who is opening the door. If it's ranged character and you have Yumiko and you shoot nearby to a target that the person opening the door has line of sight to and is in range of, then they're going to shoot as well. I don't think that that's a tricky mission. Obviously, if you do have any dramas, just say so in the comments. Maybe something will come up that will make it even more challenging. And if you do struggle with it, then don't suffer in silence. Just say, lock in, open the gate. When are we actually going to get to the bar? That nasty looking hammer that Tyrese has got hanging from his tool belt, that should be a weapon. Okay, so I'm interested to know if we stand at the end here, can we hit things as they walk by? Don't know. Okay, so it's worth bearing in mind, obviously, that walkers are going to appear from behind us. No matter what you do, it takes 2 turns to open that door. So you better be able to deal with what's coming in behind you. I suppose you could slow it down. If you got ensnare or cripple, you could slow down those walkers that appear behind you. And that's all you need to do. You don't need to kill everything. All you got to do is survive. So that's handy to know. There is a door. Can't see it if you're looking down like that, but there is a door. Rick just went through that. So no big scary walker types at the moment. It's all been just regular walkers that might change at higher difficulties. I don't know. But yeah, you're opening that door, you're moving past things. It could be that characters like Beta, Huntsman Daryl who I think goes really well with Survivalist Rick. They just look fantastic together. You know, they might be good choices. Just sneak past stuff. Anything that's going to corral and herd the enemy. Area effects. That's quite a closed-in kind of map. So if you can get lots of enemies all at once, that's a good thing. So my Survivalist Rick, I just re-rolled him before starting this. I replaced, I think, Strong with Weakening, which I think is a much, much better choice. It, well, it does what it sounds like it does. Weakens the enemy. And it also gives you a chance for charge points. Again, if you have a character who's all about flipping charge points, then you want to be able to get charge points. Ooh. How about you use Daryl's knife there? There you go. Nick the armor that he was wearing as well. Is this what I want? Yeah, I think so. Picking Glenn just because this is a search the stashes kind of mission. I like that Survivalist Rick actually has his Colt Python holstered on his belt, but he's not using it. He's just like, nah. Fancy a change. I'm not going to use my gun. I'll use a knife instead. Much, much better. Okay, we should... okay. These guys are going to be a problem no matter what. Oh, I don't have the Sawtooth Blade on Rick. Got it on Glenn instead. Rick's going to get ripped to pieces. Oh, not quite. Okay. Tyrese, help him out, huh? So yeah, made a mistake there. I figured I would give the Sawtooth Blade to Glenn. Oh, follow through kicks in. I don't trust that it's going to follow through this time, so I'm not going to stab that one. Go to exit. Why not? Get some supplies. Again, fairly small map. You've got walkers posted around those crates that you're going to have to search, so you're going to have to kill things. I think Glenn is a good choice. I always think he's a good choice for these search for stuff kind of missions. He can search something, interact with something, and then, you know, go and kill something, and then still have an action point left. Absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah, of course, we've got the seasonal event. So you want to get at least 610 points on the weekly challenge. That is the most amount of event tokens that you can get from the weekly challenge. It's not too hard to get to. One skip through all of the each type of mission, and that's it. You've got it. Do the daily challenges as well. Once per day, some tokens will come available in the trade goods shop. Get those, and then do the distance every chance with the distance booster on, and you have more than enough seasonal event tokens to win everything. Oh, kill the boss walker. Yes, I think I remember this one. Let's do this. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, Rickety Rick. Get the old Sawtooth Blade. I have had this weapon for a very long time, and it's still absolutely my favourite scout weapon. I just can't get past it. The fact that you can get an action point immediately after killing something, it causes extra damage, and it reduces threat. Absolutely love it. Can't remember where I got it. So where's that big old boss? I'm guessing he's hiding behind everyone else. Oh, he is not. So don't forget, if you give yourself the Carol's Cookie support, that will increase the damage of your charge points even further. Strongly recommend Weaken and Perseverance, I think it's called, on melee characters. They're just great traits. They're absolutely fantastic. They really work so well. Okay, we're barreling through this. So again, another fairly small map. Yeah, you really might want to load up on scouts on that one, because you got to kill the boss and then you got to work your way through the walkers. I didn't see a threat counter or anything there though, so it might be that you have complete freedom on how you do that. You might want to kill the walkers first, if you have some teammates who don't have charge points, and then go and pick on that big walker. You'd be able to retreat while you're tackling him. So couple of different options. You either go for that big tank, that boss walker, kill him straight away, and then work your way through the walkers, or just go for the walkers and hope that the tank doesn't notice you. Go to the exit. Now, why am I doing this? Because Beta kind of looks like Leatherface when he has chainsaw. It's that simple. I just want to use him. That's it. Not to say that Beta isn't a unique and very powerful character. He is. He's definitely very powerful. That chainsaw. I remember when the chainsaw used to make noise. They buffed it. They changed it. But it did in its initial incarnation. It actually made noise, which was not very good for a melee weapon. Okay, let's let them come to us, shall we? If you never used a weapon that reduces threat, something like the Sawtooth Blade here, or the Hunter's Bow, anything like that, I strongly recommend trying to get hold of them. It's absolutely lovely. So this is another straightforward mission. Kill the walkers, they all appear to be normal walkers, and just get to the end. You on one end, them on the other end, and letting them come to you it tends to be a very good idea. So I recommend that, whether you're ranged or melee. These missions, you seem to have a lot of choice about how and where you engage the enemy, which I really, really like. Any mission where you're not forced into just using one type of tactic, I'm really, really keen on. I think they oddly kind of suit Survivalist Rick as well, these missions, so I think they've done a good job of selecting them. And it's a good showcase on, you know, when you've got a character like that as the lead. Good showcase on just how important charge points are. Now, I almost never use this guy. Why am I using him now? It's just because I've got a weekly challenge where I've got to use him to kill so many walkers. Good old Paul Revere. I'm not going to upgrade his rarity, because then re-rolling these will cost more. So we'll just keep him as he is. But yeah, it's just kill walkers with Jesus. Okay, such a weird sentence. Such a weird thing to say out loud. What are you doing in your game? I'm killing walkers, zombies with Jesus. Okay. Obviously, in context, it makes sense. Okay, so we got... I think on this one, I will call this one... there's some exploding walkers. Of course, we want to get these Ks with Jesus if we can. This is just my personal thing, just because that happens to be what I have to do for my daily challenge. So Yeah, there you go. So you got some exploding walkers. So that's something that could be a big help for you. You've got some ranged characters. It's a great way to ice multiple walkers. Just detonate them. They shouldn't really get anywhere near you. They just shouldn't be able to do that. That's interesting. Every day is a school day. You can stun. You can stun exploding walkers. Huh. I did not know that. Come on, Jesus, can you get the K there? So that's a fairly simple one. Walkers do come in for the first couple of turns. So it's not just what you've got on the screen. A few walkers do come in. You've got exploding walkers. They tend to be bunched up. So you know what? Maybe having a ranged character, not a bad idea. If you have something like the burnout rifle, which has infinite range, I mean, you're just going to be picking them off from a distance, not really struggling too much. And there we go. That's what we got. So that was a fun trip to the bar. Nice little set of missions. Guild Wars isn't on. I always find that Guild Wars, and I'm guilty of it, draws attention away from the weekly challenge. I don't tend to get as many stars as I potentially could when the Guild Wars is on, but it's not on. I'm not saying that I'm glad it's gone, but maybe this is a good time to get a personal best on the weekly challenge. Who knows? Anyway, I wish you good luck with this challenge, and as ever, thank you very much for watching.